Hi there, my name is Ron Rogers, and this video is titled An Airline Pilot's Experience Across the Country with Crosswalk Etiquette. Now, one of the nice things about being an airline pilot is you get to fly to a lot of fun places and lay over and have a nice little dinner and then fly on somewhere else. Well, I've often flown to Hawaii, and I'll go out there and I'll have lunch and sit down next to somebody, and they'll say, "Oh, how long are you here?" And I go, "Just for a day." And they go, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, it's so beautiful here in Hawaii. I can only stand it for a day, and then I have to go back to Chicago where it's cold and freezing. But I'll come back next week for another day, and then I'll explain I'm an airline pilot." Anyway, um, I and my co-pilot, we went out to San Diego, and I'm sure you know San Diego is a beautiful town. We're in old downtown and having something to eat, and it's getting time to go back to the hotel. So I go out there, and California is very strict on crosswalk etiquette. I see this car coming, a young lady's driving the car, and I think, okay, she's going to be through the crosswalk area, and I'll be able to cross. So I start leading it. I start to put my foot into the crosswalk area, and she slams on the brakes. Oh my gosh. I felt I felt really bad about that. That was not my intention at all, but that is a strict adherence to the law, I guess. Now, just a couple days ago, I'm up in Cloverdale for a ceremony with my son. He was getting married, and it's a very nice wine country area. And we're in town, and I'm getting ready to cross the street. Well, I'm just standing there. I'm actually not even looking towards traffic or anything, but I'd seen this guy coming with his pickup and large camper on the back, and I'm going to wait till he goes by. So I'm standing back from the crosswalk. Well, my wife's standing a little closer. This guy comes to a stop and waves us through. I felt bad about that because I didn't want to make him break the whole event, and I could wait. But anyway, back to the earlier part of my story that goes with San Diego. So we fly Chicago to San Diego, we lay over, and then we fly a transcon up to Philadelphia. Now we get in Philadelphia, it's in the evening, and Philadelphia, of course, as you all know, is the city of brotherly love, and nothing against Philadelphia, but this one driver I don't think understood that motto, because there's the crosswalk. I have a green light. I have the little white guy that says you can cross the crosswalk, and all that stuff, so I start across the crosswalk. This guy cuts me off, almost runs me over. I obviously have, from the traffic rules, the right of way. He pulls through the intersection. He leans out his window and he starts yelling at me, suggesting sexual interactions that are physically impossible for most human beings. So I regale him with suggesting he engage in the same physical operation that's pretty much impossible to do. And my co pilot starts laughing. He says, "Come on, let's get going before he shoots you." So that was a kind of difference between one coast and the other coast. One coast, the crosswalks are sacrosanct, and the other one, I guess they're a place where you can get run over. So anyway, thanks for watching.